I hope nothing happens to me because y'all, those are like stroke-ish, heart attack-ish numbers, okay? Those are like death roll numbers, okay? So I'm just like, but I'm walking around feeling all Thank you for tuning in to Meet Your Girl, Miss Awesome Lawson, also known as Mama Mario. And you guys, I have finally decided, after pondering over it, ain't that the right word? It sounds like it is. But anyway, after thinking about it, I have decided to take you guys on this journey with me, y'all. So, I have got a few people to reach out, like, I hadn't seen you, I hope you're okay, I ain't seen your TikToks, you know, a few people, surprisingly, and I want to say thank y'all so much, even if I was short with you or whatever the case may be, thank you. At the end of March, the beginning of April, after my son's birthday, March 20th, I started to have one of my episodes where I had shortness of breath and wheezing and all of that. It was one of the worst that I have had. And I think it was maybe one of the worst because I have stairs in my house, y'all. When I've had one similar to this, I didn't have stairs. The only stairs I had was to get down from the apartment that I lived in. And that was a struggle. But being that I have stairs in my home, I have been in the bed for about a month now, you guys. I'm not now. Y'all see the background. I'm in the garage, which is an improvement, which is an upgrade for me, okay? Because I couldn't even make it down here, y'all. I had to stay upstairs in my room because my bathrooms are upstairs, okay? Hopefully one day I may get one built downstairs, but right now they're both upstairs. I had difficulty going up them or down them, so I had to remain upstairs in my bed. I have a bathroom in my bedroom, and it was hard to even get to the bathroom, you guys. So, I did not go to the hospital. Y'all. Which I do not recommend no one to do what I'm going to tell y'all I did. I do not recommend it. But this is my journey. This is what I decided to do. This is what I have done. I know in most cases, a lot of people would have went to the hospital. But my tolerance for hospitals are at a -0, okay? I don't trust the hospitals. I don't care for the hospitals. If I wake up in one, that's a whole nother story. But as far as walking into one, it is hard for me to do at this time. So, I have a nebulizer that I ordered online, but it was so bad I couldn't even use that, you guys. It was like not being able to breathe and a whip of wind just blowing in my face and knocking the little breath that I had in me like out. So right now I probably could use it, but then I couldn't even use that. My son and my daughter took care of me. Yes, the people who call him the demon child. He ordered me all kind of herbs. He made sure I ate. I did not miss a meal. He made sure I stayed hydrated. It was like I was in the hospital, y'all, on an IV, okay? He kept the teas coming, with lemon, with honey, with cough drops. He kept the water coming. He kept the ginger ale coming. He kept the orange juice coming. He kept the cranberry juice coming. Y'all, at one point, I had to tell him, hold up. Let me drink all this first. I didn't say it like that. It was more like, hold up. I couldn't even have a conversation on the phone, y'all. I couldn't even say a complete phrase. This is how bad my breathing was, you guys. Hold on one minute. It was so bad, y'all. And I do not have asthma. So let's make that clear. I do not have asthma. I was not born with asthma. These episodes I have had, they started around the time I was pregnant with Mario, okay? So I remember them putting me on a steroid for my lungs then, but they never said anything. They never said what it was, why I had these episodes or anything. So they put me on a temporary steroid, and that was it. I had another episode, maybe about in 2011, 9, 10. In 2010, I had another big episode where I waited about 2 days, and then I ended up going to the hospital. They kept me there. They said oxygen was not reaching my lungs. Enough of it wasn't. So they kept me there until it did, but they still did not tell me anything. Fast forward to 2000 and around 12, I would have little episodes, but they was not bad. It was just shortness of breath, and I would catch it like, okay, let me try to lose a little weight or what have you. So, okay, now I'm having them more often, y'all. So with this episode, I could not be around loud colognes or perfumes, any loud smell. I could not smell any type of home things that you cleaning supplies. I could not be around too many of those. I couldn't smell anything, y'all. Anything. So, of course, I couldn't smell anything. My nose was sensitive. My nose and my lungs were sensitive to everything, y'all. Okay? So my kids made sure that I ate. They made sure that I stayed hydrated. And they were awesome, y'all. While in the bed, I made an appointment when I found myself breathing better. But that took about a good week or two. I dealt with this for a good week or two, y'all. I did not sleep for a good week because I could not breathe. And you have to breathe while you sleep. So I couldn't sleep, y'all. And I would be up just so uncomfortable. And the wheezing that I could hear in my ear, it was irritating me so bad, y'all. So not only could I not breathe, but it was irritating me to hear myself wheeze with every breath so bad. It was driving me freaking crazy, y'all. So I would try to practice breathing exercises like inhaling and exhaling. Y'all almost pulled out a paper bag, y'all, okay? This is how bad it was. I pulled my kids in the room to have a talk to them. Like, hey, if something happened to me, this, and that, just go. I just went over the plan. If something happened to me, this is who you don't trust. And I also wrote down all of my accounts that I have, my banking accounts, the access codes to each one of them. I made sure they were aware of where the mortgage is to be paid at in full. I made sure that they knew some important steps that they would need to take if something were to happen to me. So after about the second to third week is when I was able to then take a trip like downstairs on my own. But y'all, I was having to move really, really slow doing it, y'all. Because when I would come back up, it would be like I have ran a marathon and I'm starting back over. So I had to be careful when I thought I could and when I knew I could. So as I got better with the trip down the steps, I might make one trip a day, y'all. This is how bad it was at about maybe like the second to third week. And I went ahead and found a doctor that was close by, and I set up for a complete physical. When I went in, they did not do the complete physical. I don't know why, because that's what my appointment was for. But she did do my blood work, and she also sent me for chest x-rays. Other than that, she went off of what I told her about myself. And that's why I did want to wait until I got better to go to the doctor, so that there's a great chance that I would not have to go to the hospital, y'all, because I wanted to make it out, okay? So I go back on the 9th to complete the rest of the exam, to get results of the blood work and the chest x-rays. Now, the results that I did get while I was there was my blood pressure was extremely high, y'all. So I had to wait a while to see if it calmed down, because some people's blood pressure go up if they were like in traffic, while they're at the doctor, because they're nervous, all of those type of things. So she had me to wait. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. I had an important phone call to come in. But after I waited, she checked it again. And it was still high, y'all. It was even higher. It was so high. I finally got inside the shop. It was so high that the blood pressure cuff popped off. And I wasn't even looking at the numbers. I was like, that ain't good. She was like, it's up to 200 right now. So she took the blood pressure in that arm. The top number and the bottom number was high. The bottom number was over 100. Like, your bottom number most definitely can't be over 100. Your top number can't be no 200, y'all. So I asked her, could she take it in the left arm? High. Both numbers was high. So, Sean said, catch y'all. She went and got a pill, y'all, for me to take in the office. Now, mind you, y'all, I have worked in the medical field for about 10 years. I'm retired. I quit that, y'all. Don't you hate for me talking about they retired? Nah, but you quit. So, for my own personal reasons. But, Shine, stop being a hater. Let that cat do his thing. Shine. So, she gave me a pill right there in the office, y'all. Oh, what I was saying was she was supposed to send me to the hospital. It was that high. And she was supposed to do an EKG. Now, this is what I was trying to do in the doctor's offices I have worked at. When I have called 911 to come and get a patient when their blood pressure was extremely high. And I have also did an EKG on the patient to check their heart, okay? They didn't do neither one of those. Good and bad. Because I didn't want to go to the hospital, okay? But at the same time, y'all, After that, they drew my blood for the rest of the test and stuff. Shine. So, just think of his barking as like some instruments playing in the background, okay? Because he a hater. So, the pill that she gave me, y'all, I was like feeling a little like dizzy. Because when I got in the car, I'm like, I didn't know if it was from the blood pressure being so high or if it was from the pill. It probably was from both, okay? And so she had gave me some information to go and get a chest x-ray before I go back there for my follow-up. And I was like, should I go ahead and go now? I went ahead and went then because at that time my breathing was doing pretty good, y'all. She didn't hear any wheezing. She just went out for what I told her. She gave me some steroids for my lungs that lasted for about a week. Take like 5 one day, 4 the next 3, 2, like however many. Like that was how the pills went, right? Shine. He probably got my pressure up, y'all. So anyway, you see I'm recording. He like one of them bad kids that want to like overtalk you and be yelling all in the background because they know you on the phone. That's how he is. So anyway, y'all, I went ahead to get the chest x-rays when I probably should have went home. I'm living on the edge or something. But I went ahead and got them. And the way this doctor's office work, y'all, they don't give you the results until you come back. Most doctors' offices is gonna call you and either give you the results over the phone or say, hey, I need you to come in for these results because we need to make some kind of changes, or I need to send you to get this. They be done overlooked everything that you've done already and call you. You know what I'm saying? They hadn't done none of that. So I'm like, okay, maybe things checked out well. But guess what, y'all? My blood pressure went. So when I went to the doctor, they scheduled my follow-up weeks out. I couldn't come back. I still hadn't went, y'all. So it's been, my appointment was scheduled out for about 3 more weeks. 3 weeks to a month or whatever. So I'm like, that's kind of strange. But anywho, I called her because my blood pressure was not changing. Okay? It was not changing at all. I think one time I got close to normal, but it wasn't. It within the 3 weeks. One time my top number was like at 200 and the bottom number was like 112. Like, y'all, I was like, okay, I hope nothing happens to me because, y'all, those are like stroke-ish, heart attack-ish numbers, okay? Those are like death row numbers, okay? So I'm just like, but I'm walking around feeling all right. My breathing even better because I done finished all them pills. So I ordered a blood pressure device for home. So that's why I was keeping up with the numbers. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to have to call her, especially when I seen that 200, okay? And what I also noticed is a lot of the time my blood pressure would be really high in the left arm and it'll be high in the right arm as well, but the numbers were way off. They was not close. Like, say for instance, the right arm would be 165 over whatever and the left arm would be 145. Like, they're both high, but that is a big difference between the two. So I ended up calling her and I left a message for the doctor. She called me back and I said, my blood pressure has not gotten any better since you gave me this medicine. It's the first time I've taken blood pressure medicine, the first time I've had blood pressure, high blood pressure. I've been doing different things. I don't overindulge in anything, y'all. I don't overindulge in pork, beef, chicken, like nothing. I don't eat salt. The only time I use salt is like for rice or for to put it in the eggs when they boil and you know, see, I use a lot of garlic powders and stuff like that. I do eat butter, but I don't eat it every day. So I know there's some salt intake in that, but I just been doing different things to try to like just figure it out. So I told her I was going to try to go on a fruit and vegetable diet up until I come back to her. And then I was going to bring my readings of my blood pressure so that she can see the numbers. So she was just like, I don't know what it could be either. Now, my dad told me that it runs deep on that side of the family, okay? Real bad. And my mama, I know her mama suffered from high blood pressure and heart problems, okay? So I may have a double dose of that thing, y'all. And also stress. Some people know they're not stressed. I know I'm stressed. So, my what? Somebody came out here to steal my slides, y'all. There we go. Ooh, you gotta do it again. You gotta clean it again. You should look like you might need to. So, when you clean that, put the essential oils in it and turn it on. So, I go back Tuesday. I think Tuesday is the 9th. Shine. Oh, so the doctor, I'm sorry, y'all. I keep getting thrown out, but I want y'all. I decided to do this. I decided to do this because someone else may be going through this. I thought about it. Should I do it? Should I do it? And I was like, maybe someone else could be going through the same things. Maybe some people are scared to talk about what they're going through. A lot of people be scared to talk about when they're under the weather. I like to say under the weather. I don't like to say I'm sick. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't want to talk about it, and I want to take you guys with me on this journey to see what's going on, to tell you guys the decisions that I make and all of that. Y'all, let me tell y'all, I went out to eat with my homeboy. I'm talking about it was the first time I had done. Was it the first time? No, the first time I went somewhere after being sick was to the Brad and Judy event that I was invited to. And I forgot to take my inhaler. Oh, before I get to that, the doctor, when I called her, she prescribed me a second blood pressure pill, y'all. So I take one in the morning and a different one in the afternoon, y'all. And I be trying to tell other people what to do about their blood pressure and how to tell other people they don't need to have blood pressure and try to tell other people. I just be giving out advice to other people. Now I got to take my own advice. You know? So anyway, the first time I went somewhere was the Brad and Judy event that I, and I was like, oh, and I had forgot to take my inhaler. So I'm going to buy a keychain for this, okay? They prescribed me this, even though I don't have asthma, but it does come in handy. I go back Tuesday. I will inform you guys of what's going on. Okay, so I took the pill, the second pill. When I picked it up, the pharmacy hadn't even had it ready. The doctor called it in. It should have been ready. Sorry, ass people. So I took it, y'all. When I took this pill, I felt something. I don't know what it was, but it was happening. Well, almost, or I don't know. But the pills are to help the blood flow properly and to help you to not have a stroke or a heart attack from the blood pressure being so high and all of those things. So maybe what I felt was the medicine working, because I felt something up through here, y'all. Okay? Yeah. So that was my first experience of taking 2 pills in one day. So that's not everything that has happened, but I'm going to fill you guys in on the next part, on the next video, because I know some people attention span is really short and you probably don't want to hear all of this. And if you have stayed to the end, I'm so glad, because this is so serious, you guys. So I'm going to, I thank you to people that have missed me. That's why you haven't seen me TikToking. I'm trying to slowly get back into it. I went driving the other day. I went for 3 hours, and then I went the next day for 4 hours. At the end of the 4 hours, somebody got in my car with a loud perfume on. It didn't smell bad, but I started having a few symptoms that wanted to creep upon me. But it was my last trip. I made it through, and I clocked out. So I've been trying to slowly get back into the groove of what I normally do. I want to get back into the groove of walking the dogs, because that was exercise for me and them. But I have to make sure that I can breathe before I can walk. So I want to take baby steps, not walking as far as I used to, but walking a little bit and gradually increasing the distance day by day, if I can, or week by week. But I will be updating you guys on Tuesday, but I want you to stay tuned, because I did not get a chance to finish Mario's birthday. Check out the video of what we did do before I got sick. There are 2 more things that I want to do for him, with him. So we will be doing that when I'm able to, because I'm going to have to make sure I can walk and breathe really good to do these couple of things. And also, I have to tell y'all what news I got that caused my blood pressure to probably go up even more, you guys. It's something that no one could help. It's something that I have no control over. So stay tuned for the upcoming videos, and come along with this journey, on this journey with me, you guys. And if you know someone that is experiencing these type of things, I did read that high blood pressure sometimes causes shortness of breath. So maybe I've been walking around with it longer than I have known. But stay tuned and come along on this journey with me. And I just want to say thank you for tuning in to me, your girl, Miss Awesome Lawson, also known as Mama Mario. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.